This Hermes agent runs in the background multiple times a day. First, it goes to Google Maps and finds businesses in your niche and your city. For each one, it pulls up their Google profile, the reviews, the rating, whether the listings even properly filled in. Then it grabs their website and their social media handles and actually looks at them. Is the site old and clunky? Are they posting anything? Are they running any ads? From all of that, it works out what they are missing, the exact things you could fix for them, and gives each one a score and drops it into the table with a pitch already started. Now, I'm using local dentists as my example, but this works for any business you want. In this video, we are going to use Hermes Agent, Airtable, and Apify. Hermes Agent will do the entire research, will use the tools like Airtable, Apify, and Skills to get the job done. I'm using Airtable to store all the leads data. You can use anything you want, like Google Sheets. And Apify is the service that gives Hermes Agent access to the web. Apify is one of the largest marketplaces for AI tools. It features more than 50,000 tools and use cases. So instead of building a scraper yourself, you just grab one that already exists. And there are multiple scrapers on Apify. We call them as actors. In today's video, we are going to use these 4 actors. You can get started with a free plan of Airtable. And Apify gives you $5 in free credits every single month. And for the paid plans, you can use my coupon code to get an additional 20% off. You can find it in the description. If you don't have the Hermes agent set up, it's really easy to get started. You can either run it locally or you can host it on a cloud VPS, such as Hostinger, where they provide one-click installation and you can get started within 5 minutes. And if you want to run it locally on your system, you can either download the desktop app or you can install it via terminal. To do that, you can copy this command, open terminal, paste it over here, and run it. And once it's complete, you can select full setup, then select your choice of LLM provider. I'll go ahead with OpenAI. I'll select the account. I'll paste this code and continue. And now it's connected. Next, you can select the model you want. For terminal backend, let's keep current. And then you can connect whatever platform you want. Then you can enable various tools for CLI. Next, you can select the provider for TTS and it will be complete. Next, you can run Hermes to start chatting with Hermes agent. Let's send the message hi, and it is working fine. Now this is my Airtable and I have created this new base and an empty table inside it that contains all of these columns: business name, niche, city, address, phone, email, website, Google rating, review count, website verdict, if they're running ads, ads notes, Facebook social activity, social notes, and gaps found. Now we need to give our Hermes agent access to this Airtable so that it can save the leads data over here. To do that, we need to click on Profile, click on Builder Hub, then click on Personal Access Token. Let's create a new token and give it the name Hermes. And I'll give the access to this new base. Under Scopes, let's select the permissions for read and write for records and read and write permission for base. Let's create the token. Let's copy it. Let's ask it to set up Airtable MCP. And now we can paste our token over here. And it is successfully connected. Now, one more thing I want to show you. If we exit from here, we can run Hermes dashboard command and it will build a web UI for us. So instead of chatting in that terminal, we will get a beautiful dashboard where we can manage all the sessions. So it has successfully launched the dashboard and we can access it on this link. And this is what we have. So you can see all of your models, your cron jobs, skills, plugins, MCP, etc. Now I want to keep chatting over here and ask it to set up Apify MCP server. And this is finally complete, but we need to update Apify underscore token with our real token so that it works. Now to add this token, on the left hand side, scroll down, click on keys, then click on settings at the top, and under custom keys, scroll down and add a custom key. Paste Apify underscore token and click on add. And now here we need to paste our token. To get the token, we need to go to Apify dashboard, then click on settings, click on API and integrations, and copy this personal API token. Go back, paste it over here and save. Let's go back to our chat and ask it to check if it is able to access Apify now. It says Apify is accessible now. Let's ask it to list the Apify actors that it can use right now. And these are the actors it found. Out of everything in this marketplace, we only need 4. The Google Map scraper that finds businesses and pulls their details like name, address, phone, etc. The screenshot tool grabs the picture of each website so that the agent can judge if it looks outdated. The Facebook ad library tool checks whether they are actually running ads right now. And the content crawler reads their site and socials to see if anyone's home or if it's all gone quiet. So we need to give it a prompt like this. Add or enable these 4 in your Apify MCP and reference them by ID so it never guesses. These are the purpose and the corresponding actor IDs. I'll copy this entire thing and paste it over here and hit enter. You can find all of these prompts and skills inside my free school community. And this is finally done. And now it's time to run our entire lead pipeline. To begin with, I'll ask it to list all the fields in the Airtable. And here's the complete list of all the columns. Next, I'll ask it to find 5 dentists in Austin using crawler Google Places actor. And for each of those, I want their names, website, phone, rating, and number of reviews. For 5 of these dentists in Austin, it will get the name, the contact number, website, number of reviews, etc. And here we go. So this is the list of 5 dentists. Now next, I want it to take the screenshot of their website using screenshot URL actor and check if they are running ads with Facebook ad scraper actor. I want it to read their website and latest social activity with website content crawler actor. Let's run it. And this is done. For each of these dentists, we can see the screenshot of their website. We can see all the details have been populated in the Airtable. It contains business name, address, contact number, website, Google My Business Profile URL, their Google ratings, review count, the screenshot, verdict, and notes on their website, whether they are running ads, their Instagram and Facebook profiles, their social activity, social notes, gaps found, and the recommended services that they might be looking for, the priority of those services, and personalized pitch to reach out to those businesses. And the reason this is so powerful is that the agent did not just find your lead, it found you the exact services that they might be looking for and the reason they should say yes. Now that we are satisfied with the quality of output, let's turn this into a skill that can be run again and again without us having to tell it what to do and how to do it. So I'll give it this prompt. Turn everything we just did into a reusable skill called Lead Finder. Use 3 actors, crawler Google Places to find businesses, screenshot URL to screenshot the site, Facebook ads scraper to check ads, and website content crawler to read the site and socials. Then score each of those on a scale of 0 to 100, and this is the criteria for scoring. Then I want it to write a personalized opener and save it to my Airtable leads table. And I'll just pass it the business type and the city each time I run it. It's literally writing your own tool right now. Every step, the scoring criteria, the Airtable connection, all of it, bundled into one skill. And next time when I want to run that skill, I can just say, run lead finder for plumbers in Chicago to find 5 new leads, or X number of leads. And that's it, one line. It's a completely different niche, different city, but it still takes care of everything. And this one took a couple of minutes. These are the new leads it has found. And we can see all the details getting populated in the Airtable for these new 5 leads. And has successfully captured all the required details, along with gaps found, recommended services, priority, and personalized pitch. And finally, now it's time to automate this entire stuff. I don't want to ask it to execute that skill every now and then. I want it to execute it automatically multiple times a day. I'll give it a prompt like this. Every day at 2 a.m. and 11 p.m., run Lead Finder and rotate through this list and add the new leads to my Airtable. And this creates a cron job, which will execute that skill at 2 a.m. and 11 p.m. every day and save the results to the Airtable. Now, for this scheduled job to work, you need to host Hermes agent on a cloud VPS. If you're running it on your local system, then it needs to stay switched on. And once you have a highly researched data like this, you can extend the functionality of Hermes agent to handle the outreach for you. It can automatically send the messages, emails to all of these businesses track their responses, and so on. I'm not covering that in this video, but let me know if you want me to create a separate video on that. You can in fact create an audit report out of this research data and then offer whatever you sell, like a website, ads, SEO, software, or anything else. The system hands you the people who already have a reason to say yes. You can find all the prompts and this entire skill in my free school community. And don't forget to use my coupon FutureMinds20 to get an additional 20% off on Apify. Let me know in the comments if you have any question, and don't forget to like the video and subscribe the channel for more content like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.